alumni. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Miami Dolphins. Coming up next.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gunn with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are
It's a rematch of one of the great NFL playoff games of all time. The Chargers and Dolphins underway from Miami. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
Every time he leads his team out, there's no questioning. He's put the work in to earn his place in the NFL. There's no shortage of stories we've heard throughout his career about the effort he puts in to be in this spot. And that motivates everybody on his team.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a man who tore up the Packers in the NFC title game a few years back. It's Raheem Mostert. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
44. Ready. All right, fellas, listen up.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. Down the right sideline. And he will work his way out of bounds here at the 25-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame. And you hear it all the time, but that's one of the dangers of the blitz. You get past that first wave, nobody else is there.
And when teams blitz, what they're trying to do is make you lose your poise, lose your timing and your tempo. But when you hold it together, you can really hurt them the other way, getting past that first wave.
Number 2. Ready.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, 25 yards. And the Dolphins need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Hey, go line. Hey, Kappa. Go.
Here's Herbert. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance.
And now the ball's out, fumbled near midfield. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Let's go. Out.
Here's Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. It'll go down as a gain of 6, 3rd and 7 now.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
From midfield, here's Tua. He's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 50 yards. And the Dolphins lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
Set. 5-9, 5-9. Hey, you go forward, go. Taylor tight. Go. Go, go. Let's go, let's go.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15.
Holding for strike. Ray. Hey, go line. Hey, Catholic. 21.
Herbert. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I think that we all figured when he called it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
They're going for it with Dobbins. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
They're right here.
Waddle, the motion man, right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
All right. Turbo 1, high. Turbo 1, high. Out.
They'll run right side with Mostert. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A timeout here for an injured player, and definitely not what this defense wants to see. It's Khalil Mack who's in some discomfort.
Hey, turbo 2. Turbo 2. Right.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. 32 yards for Raheem Mostert. And the Dolphins take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 21-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
5-9.
Herbert now. And Shark calls it in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. Shark, the motion man right. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Flush to his right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. 58 yards. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Turbo 1.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. But he is out of bounds inside the 35. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Ready.
Now a give to Mostert running right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Holding offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the 1st half. Third and 3.
Turbo 3. Ready. Hey. Out.
2 to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The production sensational here early on. That last catch going to put him up over 100 yards receiving already in this 1st half of play. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Yeah, ready. Scat. 20 TX. Watson Oscar. Out.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. This is caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. And the Chargers offense back out and ready to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now it's Herbert. Short throw to Disley. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Crowd right. 59. Ready.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. This ball complete. And he coughed it up. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
Hey, go Lion, 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 Lion.
Here's Herbert. And that'll be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Dobbins trying the left side. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Kappa. 21. Hey, ram. 12. Set.
From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Will Dissly, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now we get Tyreek Hill and the rest of the Miami offense back out there, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
All right, fellas, listen up.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Solo left Zion. Cover 2.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Hey.
Tua going to throw. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
20 TX.
A handoff running left is Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Looking to pass. Tua getting this out to the flat. Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. L.A. set to take over again on offense. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Hey, go Lion, Lion. Set.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Ready. Turbo 1, high. Turbo 1, high. High.
Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Hey, get set. Hey, Turbo 2. Turbo 2. Hey, 21 TA. Ready.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Open man is Waddle, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. A run with Mostert up the middle. He will push his way down to about the 14. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's a 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Let's go. Corner, long. Out.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And the Dolphins are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Jason Sanders now for the Miami field goal. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Sanders is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
5-9.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the third quarter will start from the 30. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Let's go. Crowd right. 59. Home to troops right. Hey, Ray.
Here's Herbert. Short throw to Disley. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Herbert flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Hey, Kappa. 21. Hey, Ram. 12. Let's go.
Herbert throwing again. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Go. Baylor Tiger.
Out of the gun, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21. Back to throw here, Herbert. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Herbert. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Herbert back to the air. And that will be incomplete. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up fourth. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. And his kick is indeed good, and they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready. Turbo one, high. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Out.
Tua sets up to pass it. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Herbert now. Buying time to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Now Tua. That's swung out to Mostert. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here's Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Again, it's Mostert. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. They'll try it now with Mostert. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Now Dobbins again on second down. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 3rd and 2.
Go. Set. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Looking to throw. Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
5-9. Set. We'll go orange. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Set. Go. Let's go. Crowd right. What is it?
A shotgun snap for Herbert. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
Hold me troops right. Ray. Really?
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Flush to his right. This is caught inside the 15. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge.
Dobbins hit, and he fumbles. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. Dobbins will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Better ball security, but not much else to show for it. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand.
All right, fellas, listen up. Set.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. 125 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So not quite out of danger just yet. Still backed up a bit, but only need a few inches here on 2nd down.
20, TX.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Ready. Watson, Oscar. Solo left Zion.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That is caught. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
20 TX.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5. From midfield, here's Tua. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 31-yard line. Looking to pass. Tua. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Tua going to throw. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, go Lion. Ready?
Now it's Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Hey, Kappa.
Here's Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Set.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is down to 24. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And here comes Raheem Mostert and the Miami offense. And really a lot of guys you could highlight on this offense with how well they've played, but he's one of them. He's been spectacular so far.
I'd say he'd be the number one, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Because it's not just the numbers. It's, as you said, I think you said focal point. Well, that's what he's been, and that means he's created other opportunities because they've had to bring the defense to him. He's run it really well. He's caught it out of the backfield. They're trying to stop him. That means there are chances for the rest of the guys to do damage themselves.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Solo left Zion. Solo left. Eight.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 2 yards to go, second down.
Turbo one high. 20 TX. Out.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This is caught inside the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And give them a gain of 37. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Watson, Oscar.
2 and a throw again. This will be caught at about the 6. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Solo left Zion. Ready. Right.
Back to throw again. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the to the fourth quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. All that and more coming up next.
We are... Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
This is what this man was born for, the big spotlight on the national stage like this. Really, his entire career, he's demonstrated incredible poise. No matter what type of situation his team was in, no situation is too big for him. And you can tell in the way that he takes the field, his self-belief is evident, and he gets the job done in his mind each and every time.
Delay of game, offense.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Ready. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey, come on, two. Come on, two. Come on.
They hand it off to Mostert. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tua getting this out to the flat. Mostert. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. Tua sets up to pass it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down. This is Mostert. And he's got room. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down. We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. Well, he's showing past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
Hey, 21 TA.
Hill going to go in motion right. Now on 2nd and 16. Tua. This one thrown underneath to Achane. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. Fights free at the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
46 yards rushing for him here. What a start to the ball game. It's 1st and goal. Mostert.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and fight?
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Raheem Mostert.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
So already trailing, Charles, they opted to try to take a shot on their first play from scrimmage. Obviously, that one didn't pan out.
Absolutely not. And how about the momentum that's being created now? You score, you take it away, big return. You got a chance to go up 2 touchdowns here early in the game. That'll feel great for their team.
Mostert. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Tua. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
Let's go. Corner, long.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Anthony Schwartz.
39 yards.
And the Dolphins are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
Looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. Down inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 44 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Waddle, the motion man right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep.
A beautiful fake.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Here's Tua. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, you got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Go ahead. TX. Watch it, Oscar. Out!
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete.
Solo left Zion.
In motion, Hill.
Out!
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Turbo 1, high! Turbo 1, high! Hey!
In motion, Hill. Tua on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense will take over right at midfield. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Andrews' first catch, good for a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
It's not!
Jackson now. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Jackson steps away. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Now Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? There's a nice move. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
You're right here. Out.
Now Waddle on the jet sweep.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down.
All right.
Looking to pass. Tua. And going deep for Hill. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
21G, 21G. Hey, turbo one. Hey.
Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Hey, 21 TA.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 32 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and he extends the lead to 21-8. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing is Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Anthony Walker giving that O-line fits. He gets in there to drop him. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Let's go. Farther, long, turbo one, high.
Hill going to go in motion right.
Ready,
Tua going to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Sanders on for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Here's Jackson to throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance.
We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
He'll look to throw.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
In motion, Hill. Now a give to Mostert running right. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Time on 3, kick.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
They go play action with Jackson.
Rolling to his right.
And now here's another interception. Escapes the defender. And the Dolphins are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
From midfield, here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins just continue to roll.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Jackson from the shotgun. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play action now. Jackson. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good way there to have him bounce back from the interception last drive. Something underneath, a little bit of rhythm going.
I know the best ones in the league have supreme confidence, but every now and then you need a little booster, don't you?
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 30 yards. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Speedster Raheem Mostert and the rest of this offense out to start the drive.
He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
131 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
All right, come on. 20, TX. Set.
Now Tua. They're going deep for Hill. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Sanders now to add the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
To throw is Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Play action. It's Jackson.
Well, looking deep here for Flowers.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Miami Dolphins. Next on Madden Football.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua's early career, yeah, it was known for injuries. Maybe not being as durable and as available as you want in a top 10 pick. But the last few years, he's taken great strides to rewrite that narrative. Remember, this was a guy that rewrote the record books in Hawaii, won a national championship at Alabama, and nobody questioned the accuracy of that left arm. It was just the availability, well, that he's had to rewrite, and he's done a heck of a job.
32 stinger. Solo left Zion.
2nd and 8. Taken in by Smith. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Man in motion here. Running on first with Mostert. We'll have him gain about a handful there. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready, shot. Turbo 1, high. Turbo 1, high.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, turbo 2. Turbo 2.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, hey.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Completes this one to Hill. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And it's a turnover, the defense has it. So march it forward after they accept the penalty.
Automatic first down.
Get set.
A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
Turbo 1, turbo 1. Out.
Running it after the penalty. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Turbo 1. 21G, 21G. Hey, 21 TX.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Ready. Long.
Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. On target to Waddle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Hey, get set. East right, snug. Out.
Staying between the tackles with Mostert. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
Step. Drip.
Mostert. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
44.
So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal.
All right, fellas, listen up. Let's go.
Tua now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
On third and goal, it's Tagovailoa. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And in for the Miami touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. He doesn't like what he sees, so a touchback. They're going to begin at the 30. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into these short yardage situations around the goal line, he finds a way to get in. But it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him. And he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Ball on the 45, first and 10. They've got a man in motion. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Throw right side, caught by Goddard.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10 now. On the move, headed right. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Hurts throwing again. And this is intercepted. Dolphins take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end a critical takeaway.
Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll try it right with Mostert. And they'll hold him up after a short carry to the 44. Working quickly here. From the 44 here on second down. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, 73, 73.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Buys time, rolling right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. It's a two-score game early. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. On the play fake, it's Hurts. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Running left, this is Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
73, 73.
They go to Barkley again. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. No gain on the play. Defense holds yet again, and now it's fourth and a yard. Quick throw finds about right. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. They'll come up first and 10. Now Hurts. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Running back sent in motion. Second down, Hurts throwing again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
63, 63, 63. Tiger Hornet. Go Silver, right? Hey, Silver.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Able to get it to Barkley. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, a run with Barkley. They're working a couple of yards past the line. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. They motion the tight end over. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Hey! Kyle up, Yeti! Kyle up, Yeti! Hey, easy, 63, back! Yeti!
Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Great. Hey, 73. 70, Kyle up, Yeti!
Here's Hurts. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Hey, 63. Like a Hornet. Kyle up, Yeti!
Hurts looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
63.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Go Silver, right? Hey, Silver.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
32 Stinger.
The drive begins with a run for Mostert. And that's good for a gain of 5. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
It's Mostert on second down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins with 7 to go here on third down.
Ready. 20, TX. Watson, Oscar. Solo left, Zion.
Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. He fires one deep down the middle. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So they're left with fourth down here. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. So no return on that punt. And the Eagles will take possession. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Ball at the 33 for first down. Back to throw, Hurts. He fires one deep down the left. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Throwing here, Hurts. Getting out to his left. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment, made at the perfect time for the first down.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he drives this forward to the 6. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a first and goal.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
Play action on first down. Buying some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Running right, it's Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Dolphin offense taking over late in this half. And backed up this deep in their own territory, probably content to just take that lead into the locker room. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Scat. 21G, 21G.
First down, here's Tua. He throws a bullet down the right side. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. A pickup there of 39. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Go ahead. Hey, 21 TA. Long. Let's go. Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Taking a big shot for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up second down.
Corner, long. Turbo one, high.
Motioning him from the slot right.
Set.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. That one's complete, right side. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Solo left Zion. Hey.
Here's Tua again. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Get set. 20, TX. Watson, Oscar. Solo left Zion.
And they send a man in motion. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Flush down out to his left. Catch is made in close. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Mostert. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. So we've reached halftime down here in Miami. The Dolphins have the lead. Now we'll send you up to Orlando, our studio. Understood. Some people would rather get right back to the field to play. And so we will as we advance to the start of the second half. Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit.
Out. Hey, 73. Crowd left Yeti.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Crowd left Yeti. Hey. Don't touch that.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
63.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Motioning the tight end now. They run it with Saquon. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Go Silver, ready?
Man in motion here.
Hey, Silver. Delta.
From the 32. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Miami. Right, set. Delta.
Here's Saquon. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll run here following the penalty. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
Good. Hey! Kyle Yeti. Hey, easy, 63. Yeti.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game. Offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Alpha. Hey, 73. Kyle Yeti. Delta.
Hurts to throw. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
You know, that's just not right. That's such an unbelievable run. What an effort. But still not enough for a first down. If he picks up the first down there, you're going to see that one. You're going to see it go virally, and you're going to see it all over his highlight reel. But he couldn't quite get it done.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6. Sirianni going to have the officials look at this one again. He's throwing. So not only do they not get the result that they wanted, but they're going to lose what could be a very valuable timeout, too. Tight end going in motion here.
63. 63. Tiger Hornet.
Hurts setting up to throw. Has it in close. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. They've got a man in motion. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles make it 17-all. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up.
Hey, turbo one.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Ready, set.
A run from Mostert to begin the 3rd. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Turbo one.
Mostert gets it again here on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go.
He's right, snug. Out.
They'll go again with Mostert. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Ready.
Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down.
Hey.
They kick the running back in motion.
Out.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Scat. 21G.
They just get the play off. Rolling left, buying some time. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's a tie ball game. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Hey, 21 TX.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Completes this one to Hill. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Right. Turbo three, kick. Out.
Now a give. It's Mostert headed right. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready, shot. Long. Let's go. Corner, long. Shot.
From the 36. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Turbo 1, high. Right.
3rd and long for him here. Brought in right side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
20 TX. Get set. Hey. Ready, shot.
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Able to get it to Barkley. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Hey, Silver.
On 1st down, Hurts has him on a quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense up to the line fast. From the 48. This one finds Goddard. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Hey, easy, 63, pass.
First down throwing for Hurts. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the 25 on second down. On the move, headed right. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Hey, 73. Crowd up, Yeti. Hey.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6.
Right. 63. Michael Hornet. Delta.
Back to throw it. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up. Putting the tight end in motion.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, Silver. Hey! Delta.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
They give to Barkley, left side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. To throw. Goddard makes the catch. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Crowd up, Yeti.
Now to throw. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential 1st down.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
First play in the drive. Here's Mostert. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Hey, get set. 32 Stinger.
Going right back to Mostert. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And with 10 seconds left in this game, they're going to burn their final timeout. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third.
Ready. 21G. Out.
A give left side to Mostert. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive. In honor of the legendary coach, the stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. The veteran Jason Myers will get this one started. And off we go from South Florida. And no chance to return this one. End zone for a touchback. They'll come up here first and 10.
Turbo 1, Jay. Hey, turbo 2, turbo 2, turbo 2.
In motion, it's Waddle. Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, turbo 1, turbo 44. Ready. Get on.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
3rd and 6.
Go ahead.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Get safe. Go ahead. 20, TX. Watson, Oscar.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Open man, left side. He's got it. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early 3rd down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
Right back to Mostert on first down. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready. All right, fellas, listen up. Get on.
Tua will get this one out wide to Tyreek. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It is a big play. Tua to Tyree. 32 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
You're right here.
Here's Mostert. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing from the start. Here's Smith. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Throwing on second down. Smith. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
They'll motion over Metcalf. From the shotgun, Smith. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Gino now on first and 10. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Smith to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Smith to throw on first and 10. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
On second down, it's Gino. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Smith from the gun on third down. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Walker. And he's going to have the Seahawks, and he's going to have the Chargers. Here's Geno. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Hey, let's go Sunday.
They'll motion over Metcalf. A 2nd down throw for Smith. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
32 Stinger. 21G.
Tua out quick. See what Tyreek can do. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion. Hey! Out!
A shotgun snap for Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn. And the Seahawks will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. One quarter in the books. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Here's a 2nd and 9. Geno to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he will score. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Ready. Hey, hey. Scat.
To throw is Tua. Again, working deep downfield. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On first and 10, here's Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
They face second down and 7. From the gun, it's Gino.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down. His defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain on 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Smith.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Smith, RPO, and that's Lockett. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On the ground, it's Walker.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
From the gun on third down, Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
There we go, throw it. No more, no more. Hey, alert.
Gino gonna throw for it. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
Hey, here we go. Sunday.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9.
Line. Run it.
On the bootleg, it's Smith. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Hey, 21 T8.
On first down, Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, Gino. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw, Smith. Quick one to Smith and Jigba. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Lockett headed in motion. On third down, they go with Walker. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
That first down doesn't happen, Mike, if that side of the line doesn't get the edge block. That gave him all the room he needed to get to the marker. And look at their reaction. They relished the opportunity to be the ones who drove them to that conversion here on third down.
On first down, here's Gino to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Now, a second down throw for Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the shotgun, Smith. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll go. Smith. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to have the Seahawks first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Get set. Whoa. Let's go. Corner, long.
Hill brought in motion. Now a first down throw for Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Here's 1st and 10. Smith. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
2nd down. Smith. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Mostert. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
Go ahead. Hey, turbo one. Hey,
They'll try it now with Mostert. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Gino now on 1st and 10. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Smith to throw. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. Smith to throw on 1st down. He has Lockett over the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
There's the clip.
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On 2nd down, Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
The tight end Fant in motion. Once again, it's Walker. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. On second down, it's Gino. That is brought in. And he will score. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seahawks. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Rayshawn Jenkins, this time on the stop. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as he gets this up to the 42. In motion, it's Waddle. Here comes the jet sweep. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Turbo 3, kick.
Tua gives it to Mostert. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Rayshawn Jenkins, this time on the stop.
All right, fellas.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and a yard.
Ready. Turbo 2.
They'll try to run it here with Mostert. And the drive will continue. Good run down to the 44. And a first down. Here's a handoff to Mostert. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
All right, let's go. 32 stinger. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Here's 2. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. 14 on the pickup. First down, Miami.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Hill brought in motion. They'll run right here with Mostert. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
Watch it, Oscar.
Now Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. They give it to Mostert. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
There we go.
On first down is Smith. Look wide, get this one complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On second down, Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Working out of the gun, Smith, and that is incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and it's going to lead to fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
13 next.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A first down throw for Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Nothing scarier for a quarterback, Mike, than to seeing that ball popped up in the air. It feels like that ball is in the air for an eternity, and all you hope is that it just harmlessly falls to the ground, and fortunately for the offense, that's exactly what it did.
He's going to try it here again. That's hard. And he will score. Game on. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. In motion, it's Waddle. Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They're going to go jet sweep on 3rd down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts.
Looking to create a little spark here on 3rd down. They go to the jet sweep. It can tend to be a little bit of an all-or-nothing type play, and when the defense sniffs it out, you make yourself susceptible to a loss, just like we saw here.
They snap it to Tua. He gets that complete to Berrios. And he will have a Dolphins first down. The defense a little lax there. They gave up 9. Facing 4th and 4.
Ready. Step.
They'll run straight ahead with Mostert. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Right back to Mostert on 1st down. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Ready.
In motion, it's Waddle. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. On 3rd down, they go with Mostert. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They go with Walker. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one.